Welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Listen, today I'm going to tell you how you can get up to $50,000, guys, even if you have poor credit, even if you have bad credit. And guess what? This is also if you have good credit, okay? Get a notebook, get a pen, guys. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I realize that not everybody who watches my channel is a business owner or investor, or you guys are trying to be a business owner or investor. So guys, these are 5 personal loan options. I'm going to outline some of the pros and cons, what you need to qualify, and I'm even going to add some hacks, y'all, 3 hacks to help you guys manage and pay back this money. Got it good. And if you are new, welcome, guys. This channel is about wealth building, how to leverage your personal and business credit, guys, to build wealth. I upload brand new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, guys. So like, share, subscribe, guys, and I will do my nugget at the end. So first, guys, like I said, I'm doing this video because not everybody is a business owner, guys. Getting personal loans is a way that you can actually leverage your credit to possibly start a business, have an additional stream of income, guys. And honestly, for personal loans, a lot of times they are unsecured, right? That's what you guys want, unsecured. So that means the qualifying criteria can generally be better. With traditional banks, it can actually be very, very hard to qualify for personal loan, guys. So these items that these lenders I'm going to outline for you is 5 lenders that have up to $50,000, and they all approve people with a 670 and under credit score, some even down to 600 and below. Yes, y'all. Now, 3 hacks, okay? You guys need this information because some of you guys want to start a business, want to have an additional stream of income, want to do all these things. You get these loans and you have no way to pay them back, or you haven't added something income producing to pay it back. So I'm about to help you out, okay, guys? So hack number 1. Let's say you get approved for a $20,000 personal loan, unsecured, right? And guys, for personal loans, you can use them for anything. We'll talk about it, okay? And so what I want you to do is, let's say the monthly payment is like $500. Something you guys can do in advance, right, is $500 times 12 is how much? $6,000. Guys, make sure you have $6,000 in the bank, in your savings, somewhere, so that now, no matter what, you have the payment for that loan for a whole year, guys. Now, what does that do? Let's say you are using that $20,000 to start your business. That now gives you a whole year to just focus on starting your business, getting it income producing, getting it up off the ground, possibly using it to build business credit. So hack number 1 is to figure out the monthly payment that you're going to need and make sure you have a full 12 months, maybe even 6 months of that money in the bank. That way you don't mess up your personal credit, you don't mess up your business credit. You can just focus on growing without having to worry about that extra item. Got it, y'all? Hack number 2, guys, is let's go back to a $20,000 personal loan. Let's say you get approved for a $20,000 personal loan. Guys, don't use all the money. Come on, somebody. Some of you guys get $20,000. You use $20,000. You have no way to pay it back. And now it equals a disaster, a domino effect. Guys, let's say you get the $20,000, but you really only need about $10,000 to start your business. $10,000 to get whatever that thing is to get to your goal to have you have additional streams of income and have leverage. Well, guys, still take the whole $20,000, use $10,000, follow me, guys, but you have that $10,000 still sitting in the bank, and the personal loan payments are coming out of what? The other money that you did not use, that $10,000. Guys, this channel, I help you get the 5, 6, and 7 figures. So some of this is strategy, getting the money, how to use it, and how to pay it back, financial literacy. So I want you guys to be thinking about this so that you're now growing your credit, you're maintaining it, and you're also able to multiply and transition into business credit, investing, whatever else you want, guys, okay? So don't use whatever you get approved for, don't use all the money and let the actual monthly payments come out of that amount, guys, because remember, for a loan, like you get approved for a loan March 1st, then February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, come on, somebody, the other way down, then it's actually going to be going right into repayment, right, guys? So you need to have that money to pay it back right away, even if you haven't gotten that income producing thing up and running yet. And that's actually leads me right into hack number 3, guys. Always remember, when you're getting things like personal loans, use the money for something income producing. I mean it, to add an additional stream of income. Guys, if you just use the money to pay off debt, I'm going to be honest, all you did was move money around. Real talk. And a lot of times, because these lenders I'm outlining actually approve people with not so great credit or not perfect credit, and also people with good credit, so a lot of times their rates are higher. So why would you take some debt on your credit report that's at 8% and pay it back with a loan that is charging you 15%? That makes no sense at all, guys. So when you're getting things like a personal loan that you can use for anything, let's say you rent cars on Turo. Well, use the money to buy a car that you're going to put on the road that's going to be income producing. Let's say, you are an investor. Maybe you use the money to do some renovations on a property that's going to force appreciation, which is going to help you sell the property faster, get a higher amount. That way you can do a cash out refinance or a home equity line and start reinvesting again. Come on, somebody. Let's say you're a coach or a consultant or whatever, you have some kind of product or service. Maybe you use $7,000 of the money to get a professional funnel and marketing. And then that funnel that you invested $7,000 in helps you get more clients. So then you end up making $30,000. You following me? Let's say you use the money to hire an employee to handle tasks for your business so you can focus on getting clients, you can focus on getting customers, which then brings what? More revenue into your business, into your consulting firm, into your dream, into your vision, whatever it is, guys. So hack number 3 is that when you're getting unsecured debt like this, personal loans that you can use for anything, be smart about what you're using it for and focus on things that are income producing and that can add an additional stream of income. Got it, good, guys. All right, so now, and I had to write some notes down because I am not going to remember all the pros and cons for 5 lenders. Come on now, okay? So here is, I'm going to outline the lenders. Guys, I'm going to give you a snapshot, some pros and some cons. I'm going to put the links in the description of my video. And real quick, if you get some of this money, you have no idea what to do with it, invest in a strategy session with me. I will tell you, I will outline what to do, what order to do it in, what is the best based on your goals, your finances, your credit. I will help you with that. That one-on-one session is an investment. So, that I'll put the link for all that in the description of my video, guys, if you want a one-on-one with me. All right, so number 1, write this down, is Upstart, okay? Upstart, personal loans, unsecured, okay? They go from $1,000 to $50,000, okay? Their repayment terms, I'm reading off my notes to you, is 36 to 60 months, okay? They actually go all the way down to a 600 credit score, guys. Okay, and there is no early payoff. You can actually get funded depending on when you apply, when you submit all your paperwork within like 24 to 48 hours too. That's another pro to Upstart, okay? And they are best if you also have no credit at all. So if you have insufficient credit, poor credit, bad credit, no credit at all, Upstart is known to be one of the best personal loan lenders to kind of handle those type of situations. Now you do also need a social security number. Right now, I'll tell you why I'm outlining that, because there's another lender on here that will actually approve people that have a visa. We're going to talk about it, right? So, but you need a social security number for Upstart. And obviously one of the cons, guys, is they have high rates. Listen, you cannot have bad credit, no credit, or low scores, and then get a super good rate, right? So there's always going to be pros and cons. That's why I tell you to be smart about it. Honestly, pay it back, right? So these personal loans, you're paying it back, you're building up your credit, you're having leverage, you're also building a relationship with the lender, guys, so that now you guys can go back and get more money with better terms, and also possibly qualify for other financing, right? Because other lenders see that you've gotten money and you've paid it back responsibly. But they do have, honestly, all these companies have higher rates depending on where you fall with your credit, okay? So Upstart, that's option number 1. Option number 2 is Upgrade. 2 separate companies. One's Upstart, one's Upgrade, okay? So Upgrade, they also have loans between $1,000 up to $50,000. Personal loans, unsecured, okay? And they're best known for smaller amounts. So sometimes will approve you, but they'll give you like a much smaller amount. They're kind of trying to fill you out first, okay? Their repayment terms, the loan will be between 24 and 84 months, okay, guys? They're also the best known for financial literacy, meaning like they have like a score simulator. They also sometimes provide score monitoring. They're very big on helping you kind of get to where you need with your credit. So they actually have these other resources when you actually partner with them to help you with your credit. But y'all got me, okay? And they actually approve fair to good credit, okay? All of these guys approve 670 and under. Now, one of the cons, right, is that they don't allow co-signer. So it's going to be you, and you. No co-signer, no applicant, no joint, nothing. Only you. They also have high rates. They have an origination fee, though, up to 8%, which they actually deduct from the actual loan. So it doesn't come out of your pocket, but you need to be cognizant of it, right? And all of these lenders, just, in the hindsight of financial literacy, they are approving people that banks wouldn't normally approve, credit unions wouldn't normally approve, traditional lenders wouldn't normally approve. So it's higher risk for them. So you're going to run into some of these pros and the cons, but that's why we're using the money. Come on, for something smart. Got it, good, guys? Okay, and another con for them is they're not in all states. So this is why I'm going to put the links for all of the companies in the description of the video. Guys, do your due diligence. This is financial literacy. This is high level. This is 6 and 7 figures, okay? They can help you get into. So I want you guys to look at the website, look what is good for you, what's not good for you, what is the best match, and then be smart about what you're applying for. But they're not in all states, okay? Got it, y'all? And option number 3 is One Main Financial. Now, I know them, y'all, okay? And they're really not one of my favorites. However, they do approve people with bad credit, with no credit, with poor credit, right? And, they will give you a personal loan that you can kind of use for anything. Now, they only go from $1,500 to $20,000. So the max you can get from One Main Financial is $20,000. Now, they also have, high rates. Guys, the rates can be anywhere between 18% all the way up to 36% for One Main Financial. So just be cognizant of the rate in your repayment term, right? Your monthly payment, so you can make sure you do not default on that at all, guys, okay? Now, a pro with them, though, guys, one of the benefits is that you can actually pre-qualify with a soft inquiry. That's actually great because you can put in all your information. They'll check you as a soft inquiry. And obviously, if you get approved with the soft inquiry, you're more likely to get approved when you go through the formal application. So that tells you can go ahead and apply. If you do the soft inquiry and you get denied, stop. Don't go any further, because if you get denied at the soft inquiry part, then you need to fix whatever it is that may be wrong, guys, and then go ahead and formally apply when you actually fix that. For all these companies, guys, they're very big on income. You need to have full-time verifiable income, or if you are a business owner, be incorporated and have at least like 3 to 6 months worth of bank statements, right? Because they want to know, especially if you have bad credit or poor credit or no credit, that you have the ability to pay the money back. So you can't be on unemployment. You can't be, laid off or anything else of that nature. You can't be on like short-term disability. You need to have verifiable income, whether it's you're a self-employed entrepreneur or whether you're a W-2. Okay, guys. Now, a pro with them, guys, is that they actually say, let's say you do not get approved to have an unsecured personal loan, they'll actually do collateral, which means let's say you own, a car and you have the title. Well, if you can, you give them the title, you kind of put that up as collateral, then sometimes they will approve you. So that is a pro if you really need this money to kind of build, grow. You want to really invest into your dream and you own something. Usually it's a car title is like what they're really known for. You can use that as collateral. And obviously you pay the loan back, then you won't need that anymore. Okay, you build that relationship. And they're only in 44 states. And I believe you can, they're also known for having flexible repayment terms, meaning the borrower can actually pick the due date for the loan, and then it will stick to that. So let's say you pick the 15th of the month, then every month it will do on the 15th. So they're kind of known to have flexible repayment terms that you guys can actually pick. I know for a fact they do have high rates. I know for a fact you must have bank statements and pay stubs for them. Got it, y'all? All right, option number 4, guys, is SoFi. Or Sophie, I think it may be pronounced. Okay, guys. So they actually go from $5,000 all the way up to $100,000. They are the only lender on this list that goes all the way up to $100,000, y'all, for a personal loan. Now, they actually want you to have good to excellent credit. Okay, guys. So you're probably going to need at least like a 650 and above to go with them. And guys, for all of you, good credit or bad credit, guys, these are options to help you build. So if you use one of these other lenders and you have great credit, you're just going to get better terms. Don't think that they're not for you just because you may have, a 700 score. A lot of times these lenders will actually give you more money than a traditional bank, and they will give you a better rate also because you have good credit. For them, you actually need some like at least decent credit to qualify. So they have no origination, I cannot talk today. They have no origination fees. They have no late fees. Let me see. Oh, and they actually, look, I just went through all that income stuff. They actually are the only lenders, one reason why you need to have good credit, that will accept an employment offer. Yeah, so let's say, you had a job, say you were a nurse for 5 years and then you got laid off and then now you have a brand new nursing job and you have an offer of employment, full-time employment that is going to have a start date within like 60 days, 60 to 90 days. They'll actually accept that. Yes, y'all. So that gives some people some hope right there, okay? They will actually accept co-applicants. So that means you're going to almost be like joint. And they will also accept you if you have a U.S. visa, guys, but I think you need to have like at least 2 years or more left on it for them to actually approve you. So they have much more options, but that's actually why you also need to have at least good to excellent credit. Again, check the website. I will put all the links in the description of my video. And if you're unsure, invest in a strategy session with me and I'll help you. Okay, and they have 24 to 84 months, guys, repayment terms. And then the last one is Avant, okay? So they go between $2,000 and $35,000. The max you can get is $35,000, guys. So they're known to approve poor to fair credit. So the repayment terms will be 24 to 60 months. They have a 4.75% origination fee. So be cognizant of that. That usually will come out of the actual loan. However, they're actually known to approve people at a 600, sometimes a little bit under. Yes, y'all. So you know that you usually cannot get any kind of personal loan if you don't have a 600 credit score. So this is one reason why they have things like an origination fee, because it's higher risk for the lender. You can pre-qualify with the soft pull. That's another benefit with them. And they actually also have a 10-day grace period before you have a late payment fee. They do have late payment fees. They do have origination fees. But let's say your payment is due on the 1st of the month. You have a 10-day grace period. So if you pay it on the 8th of the month, it's still technically late, but you will not be charged with a late payment. So that's a little bit of a wiggle room. They have high rates, up to 36%. They have no discount for auto pays. For a lot of these companies, if you opt in to have auto pay, meaning the payment comes directly out of your checking or your savings account, and they'll actually give you like a little bit of a discounted rate. For them, they're like, we already approved bad credit or no credit, so no. But we want you to do auto pay, but you're not getting any kind of discount with that. No co-signers. And I think, they do have a late fee if you go past the grace period. And they also have an option where they'll do the secured, right? So if you have like a title for a car, same thing like One Main, then sometimes they will approve you if you're kind of on the borderline with that collateral. Got it good, guys. So I outlined high level 5 personal loan lenders, some of their pros and their cons. Do your due diligence and look at their websites. I gave you 3 hacks for how to use the items. Guys, pay attention to the reason that you're asking for the loan. Look at their websites, because I know they will improve for home improvements. They will do for, what was the other thing? For like major expenses, but you can't be like, I want to start a business, okay? They do medical expenses. And another real quick nugget, if you tell them that you want the money for debt consolidation, sometimes they'll actually want to pay the creditors directly instead of giving you the actual money. Read in between the lines. Be smart about the reason for the loan. Look at the website for the approved reasons. Read in between the lines. Got it good, guys. And for my nugget, today is March 1st, right? And so yesterday, February 28th, was the 5-year anniversary of my mother passing. And I didn't talk about it at all because I kind of wanted to get through the day without really kind of being reminded so much. But one thing I wanted to say for my nugget is that we're really not promised tomorrow. Life is too short to be waiting around for somebody to act right, being with somebody who doesn't treat you as a priority, to be stalling and procrastinating on your dreams, to be in any situation, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a house that you are not happy with, guys. My mother was 59 years old, went to sleep and didn't wake up. And if some of you guys know my story, I was in foster care, but we had reconciled and had an adult relationship, and it was super hurtful because she passed away before she was able to see any of this manifest. Guys, be with people who celebrate you. Be with people who love you. Be with people who treat you as a priority. Do not settle. Do not compromise. Do not let somebody treat you like an option. Do not stall your dreams. You're not promised tomorrow. Whatever it is, go for it. And if something is not right for you, you are not getting what you deserve, someone does not recognize your value or your worth, you cut them. okay? Because you deserve better and you're worth it. Amen. I hope that was helpful. Have a great